When we learn a language, we learn its alphabets first, making words from these alphabets and finally sentences. Similarly, in Java, let's learn its alphabets first. We are starting from very basic. Let us say we have to do something with numbers in Java. Then we are provided with a few predefined options. When we were kids, we learned counting from 1 to 10 first. In Java, we will learn from -128 to 127 first. This range is called byte. As we are already familiar with counting, so we can proceed further. Now, we want to extend our range. Suppose we need to use numbers greater than 127 in our Java program. Then what to do? Next range comes short, -32768 to 32767. If this range doesn't sound good enough, then Java has int, which has range from the numbers displayed on screen. If your requirement is still not satisfied, then you can go for long and its range is as displayed on the screen. You can use any type of number as per range you require. Have you noticed one thing here? The numbers we just saw were whole numbers. There was no decimal point. Now, what to do if we need decimal number? Java has altogether new range for decimal numbers beginning with float. Its range lies between the numbers displayed on the screen. If this seems small, then we have next range of decimals as double. Apart from range, these decimals data types vary in precision also. Precision is basically accuracy or exactness. Double has precision of 15 digits, whereas float has only 6 digits precision. It means that double number can have 15 digits after decimal point and float can have 6. Now all the numbers are covered, whether it's integer, whole number or any kind of decimal number. Here comes another data type, Boolean, which is a special data type that can have only true or false values. This data type is very important and useful for testing conditions. Next comes char, meaning characters. Any symbol, any alphabet or any special characters like question mark, @ hash sign, $sign, all these are chars. Chars are represented by single quotes. All these data types were of basic type. These are categorized as primitive data types. There is one more category of data type which is advanced one, and it is known as non-primitive. Non-primitive types are defined by us developers, which we will discuss later. But there is one exception for this rule. There is one inbuilt non-primitive data type which is string. Collection of chars is known as string, or in simple words, any text inside double quotes is string. Strings are represented by double quotes like the one we used in our first Java program. If you haven't watched that video yet, please watch so that you can have basic idea about Java programming and understand data types more. Now we have different data types, but how do we use them? Let's understand their uses. We all have used calculator. We know how to perform simple operations on that. Suppose we added two numbers, say 5 and 10. When equal sign is pressed, we get the result. In Java, we have containers to hold values. For example, let's call 5 as first number and 10 as second number. Now, to display the result of addition, we need to use a line from our first program, system.out.println. Remember, we discussed in first program that this line is the most frequently used one. We use it to display anything on screen. But wait, how Java will understand this first number? We just called it by a name ourselves. How we can tell Java that what this is? We have just learnt our data type, right? These numbers are simple integers. So we can use our first data type byte here. We tell Java that first number is byte and Java will understand. Java is very smart. Now put that number 5 in this byte first number like this. Byte first number is equal to 5 and the line termination symbol semicolon. Here we assign this value 5 to first number of data type byte. First number is called variable to which we can assign value. Type we already have defined. Similarly, define second number and assign it value 10. Byte second number equal to 10. Using system.out.println, we can now display the result on screen. From now onwards, we are going to use short form of system.out.println as sysout, because this saying system.out.println again and again is too lengthy. So we are gonna use sysout. So let's print the sum of these two numbers, sysout first number plus second number. In this way we can define variables of any type and assign value.